Here are the ingredients for my beef stew. Started off by heating a pan and tossing in some vegetable oil. While that was heating, I chopped up the half of red onion I had in the refrigerator and the yellow onion that I also had. Tossed the onions in the pan and had to turn the heat down some because it was too hot and popping, the grease was popping. Went off to the side to cut up the meat, tossed that in the pan, added some garlic, stirred it a bit, put the top on, and then on the side, as you can see, I started cutting up the 2 beefsteak tomatoes. Added the tomatoes to the pan, gave all of that a good stir after washing my hands, of course. Put the top on and let that cook. Added in some cilantro, which I'm realizing cilantro is a big part of all of these dishes that I'm cooking from this Kenyan cookbook. I had a lot left over and I hate throwing away things, so I looked up a hack for keeping cilantro good. Put it in a jar with some water, put a Ziploc bag loosely over the top, and it's supposed to stay good in the fridge for, I think it says 7 to 10 days. So on the side, what you saw me doing was getting started with the chapati. I mixed up all of the ingredients and then I put that to the side to let it rest. Right here, I was putting the beef stew in my Instant Pot because the meat was still really tough and I didn't realize the recipe only said about 45 minutes. But reality, I needed to cook it if I were going to do it on the stovetop for like 2 to 3 hours. So that I wouldn't have to stay up so late, I threw it in the Instant Pot for I think about 30 minutes. And it worked out because while the beef stew was cooking in the Instant Pot, while the collagen was breaking down in the meat, I was able to work more on the chapatis. So I've rolled everything out, mixed it all, and there I put the ghee, that clarified butter, into the pan after it was hot, rolling it out. It was supposed to only stay on either side for about 2 to 3 minutes, but I did end up having to cook it longer than that. The first several didn't come out so good, but by the last 2, they came out and they were pretty good, and the beef stew was really good.